5 Archaeological discoveries in 2022. People have always been very drawn to archaeology. Archaeology itself is as old as this interest in the past. People have long connected archaeology with romance and adventure, thanks to the unearthing of ancient mummies and the daring exploits of Indiana Jones. But today, things are very different. It's no longer only about finding lost jewels and lost cities. Archaeology has evolved into a rigorous and exact science. These include new discoveries from Egypt's lost golden city, Qumran, the location where the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered in neighboring caves, as well as items that could provide insight into life 11,000 years ago, when people first began to construct significant ritual sites. Number 5. New finds from Egypt's lost golden city. A hidden golden metropole is known as the Rise of Aten was found in Egypt's Luxor region in 2021, according to archaeologists. Even though only a small fraction of the discovery has been explored by archaeologists, it made international news. Amenhotep III, who ruled Egypt from 1391 to 1353 BC, is said to have had 3 palaces in the city. More discoveries from this metropolis, which could include these or other royal residences, are anticipated in 2022. Any new information could shed light on some historical puzzles, such as why Amenhotep III's son, Akhenaten, attempted to reorient Egypt's religion away from the conventional pantheon of deities. Number 4. Excavations at Karahan-Tepe. New information about life in this area of the world about 11,000 years ago is being gleaned from excavations at Karahan-Tepe in Turkey. The complex where phallus-shaped pillars and a human head were likely passed by marching people has so far been discovered by archaeologists. However, given the size of the site and the fact that excavations are still proceeding, in 2022, we may anticipate learning more about it and the people who created it. Göbekli Tepe, a vast ceremonial complex that likewise goes back roughly 11,000 years, is not far from Karahan-Tepe. The people that frequented the Karahan-Tepe complex were probably also involved with Göbekli Tepe. Who were they? How many places were built for ceremonial purposes? Did they also construct substantial administrative structures or homes? We might find hints in 2022 that can assist us in resolving these queries. Number 3. Qumran, the Dead Sea Scrolls. In the West Bank, near Qumran, where the Dead Sea Scrolls were interred in local caves, archaeologists plan to be active in 2022. They intend to continue their investigation into a network of tunnels close to Qumran and unearth a hitherto unknown cave. We may learn of fresh findings from the site in 2022 as the excavations continue. The team's past investigations have uncovered some fascinating artifacts, including a 12th cave that once held Dead Sea Scrolls. Sadly, only one remains. Number 2. Wreck of Shackleton's Endurance. On the Antarctic seafloor, a group of researchers have found the remains of Ernest Shackleton's Endurance ship. Submersibles were employed by scientists to take pictures and videos of the shipwreck. It is located 9,000 feet under sea level in the Weddell Sea, a section of the Southern Ocean east of the Antarctic Peninsula. Endurance was last seen in 1915, when Irish-British adventurer Shackleton, between 1874 to 1922, and his 27 companions watched in horror as the ship plummeted into the frigid depths. In 1915, tragedy struck as the ship got stuck in the pack ice. Crew members camped on ice floes and waited for the area to defrost, while the immobile vessel sailed along for 10 months. The team traveled on board the South African icebreaker and polar research vessel, S.A. Agulhas II. They looked for 2 weeks, using 2 submersible boats to examine a 150 square mile area of the ocean floor. Endurance's final resting place was discovered to be only 4 miles south of the location, Worsley, where the ship's captain had foreseen. According to the Times, researchers just found the shipwreck's initial indications. Images show that the ship's name is still legible over the stern in large capital characters. Number 1. The Roof of the World, Qinghai Tibet Plateau. New archaeological findings have been made in southwest China's Tibet region. One of the most important Neolithic age finds is the Dingqiang Cave. A team of archaeologists from various domestic institutes discovered a cave entrance with the aid of nearby people. According to preliminary studies, the cave is between 1,700 and 2,300 years old. So far, 100 human bones and roughly 300 animal bones have been found. We refer to it as the remains of a cave burial complex, since there are so many human and animal bones in one cave. We discovered about 20 cultural relics, including textiles, pottery, copper, iron, beads, and bamboo. These people provide us insights we hadn't known before. It demonstrates that people's desire for and enjoyment of the delicate silk was unaffected by the snow-covered plateau. Thanks for watching, and be sure to hit the subscribe button for more interesting videos.